Hi there, it's Mrs. Bridges, and today's reading lesson is going to talk about understanding characters in a story and why this is important and what this really means. So if we talk about what is a character, characters are people, they can be animals, any kind of creature in a story, and a character will also think and feel and act a certain way in a story. Okay, so if you look on our graphic or our picture, you know, here's a person. I mean, this looks like a police officer. He could be a character in a story. Here's an animal, a dog, even a robot. So those type of examples show that characters can come in many different forms. When we're reading a story or reading a book, we want to try to understand characters by doing three things. First, we want to try to pay attention to the feelings of the character, because that will tell us a lot about what they're like. The second thing is we want to look for their character traits. And I will have another lesson on character traits, boys and girls, in a whole different video. So just know that there's something called character traits, and we'll be able to understand that better next time. And the third thing is we can think about the character's motives. And motives just means the reasons why a character might say or do the things he or she does. The reasons are the motives, okay? For example, you might have a reason or a motive to make mom or dad happy. So you might clean your room without being asked. That was your motive to make them happy, just as an example, okay? So characters have motives as to why they do or say certain things in a story. Finally, a good reader is going to think about the characters while they're reading, okay? And the reason that helps is characters help you stay connected to the story. And we want to get to know our characters and what they're thinking and feeling. And we like to predict or guess what they might do. We like to also see if our character changes the way they act or the way they think throughout the story. And if maybe their actions are different from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. Okay, and characters really can become our friends when we read about them in books. All right, so the next thing I want you to do, boys and girls, is at the end of this video, which we're just about finished, I want you to see two other really short videos about characters. And today you will see those linked right after the videos on Schoology. That right after this video, okay? So go ahead and watch the other two videos about characters on today's date. Thanks a lot, boys and girls. I'm glad you're listening.